West. New question.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. This morning, more than 500,000 students woke up to learn that they would not be going to class today. One of those students, Calvin McDonald, who is in his final year of the Environmental Technology program at Fanshawe College, contacted me to share some very real concerns. He is worried that the laboratory experiments he requires for graduation will have to be restarted, potentially pushing back the completion date for his program. He is already carrying huge OSAP loans and is concerned about having to take on more debt. Speaker, what is this Liberal government doing to get the parties back to the bargaining table and ensure that students like Calvin are able to graduate on time without shouldering an increased debt load?
Well, thank you, Speaker. And students like Calvin are exactly who we are thinking about. And I know faculty, I know administration, everybody wants to get back into the classroom, Speaker. It's where students want to be, it's where faculty want to be. So the collective bargaining process is at play here, Speaker. We urge both sides to get back to the table, and I'm hopeful that that will happen and a resolution will be reached soon.
Supplementary.
Speaker, I also heard from landscape design students at Fanshawe who have booked flights and purchased equipment for the program's annual Education Abroad opportunity in Italy and Spain. Many of the costs they have paid are non-refundable, and the entire trip is now in jeopardy. If the trip is cancelled, there are students who will have nowhere to live because they've given up their apartments, and they may not be able to complete their academic year. Speaker, faculty want fairness and students want opportunities to learn. What is this Liberal government doing to get both faculty and students back into classrooms while making sure that students are not forced to carry an increased financial burden because of the strike?
Thank you.
Well, Speaker, reading between the lines, I almost think I'm hearing the member opposite suggest that we legislate them back, and I don't think that is a position that the NDP would typically have. So I'm just going to assume that that is not their advice. But what I can tell you, Speaker, is there are students who are not in class today. We want both sides back together, and we want to reach an agreement as soon as possible, Speaker. This is what colleges exist for. They're extraordinary institutions doing very, very good work, and the faster they can get back together, the better.